Hello again and welcome to day 4 of the detox. As promised, today I'll be talking about fat and how amazing healthy fat is for you and why it's so important to get fat in your diet and not to be scared of fat at all. You'll probably notice that today's breakfast was the chia pudding, which has a lot of fat from the coconut milk in it, and I do not want you to be scared of that. I use a lot of coconut oil and coconut fats in cooking, and my health has only improved immensely since. So fat can do so many things in our body, but one of the most important things I think to let people know and not to be scared of fat is that fat is actually what signals to your brain, I'm full. So when you eat a meal that contains some good healthy fats in it, we actually get a signal to your brain saying, oh, I'm full now, we can stop eating. If we're eating food that is consistently low in fat, we never get that signal. That's why we're constantly hungry, always craving more and more, eating much bigger portion sizes if we're not eating the right amount of healthy fat in our diet. Another really important reason is our brains are primarily made up of fat. So if we want optimal brain function and nervous system function, to be eating a lot of really healthy fats, especially omega-3 fats. I'll get into those in a minute, but especially omega-3 fats for our brain and our cell membranes, our nervous system. So when I mean cell membranes, I mean every single cell in our body has a membrane that's made up of fat. So if we're eating the right amounts of fats, ideally enough omega-3 fats, nutrients are flowing in and wastes are flowing out of the cell so much easier. If we eat a lot of trans fatty foods or anything that's deep fried, lots of processed foods, we get very rigid cell membranes, and nutrients have a harder time getting in, waste has a hard time getting out, and everything is just not functioning as smoothly as it should be. Foods that contain fats often have our fat-soluble vitamins, so vitamins A, D, E, and K. It also helps the body transport these vitamins and helps utilize these vitamins. Fat in the diet helps prevent fatty accumulation in the liver, so it helps get rid of toxins. Toxins are often stored in fat in the liver as well. Healthy fat means we're going to have healthy skin and healthy hair. So oftentimes, if skin is always dry or hair is always dry, and potentially those, not enough fat in your diet can be a reason behind that. Okay, omega-3 fats and essential fats. I'm going to talk a little bit about this. It's a big topic, but I've tried to include foods and oils that contain omega-3 fats in your nutrition plan, because most people in North America are not getting enough omega-3 fats. Not enough omega-3 fats can really lead to a pro-inflammatory body condition. So omega-3s are extremely anti-inflammatory. So where you're getting your omega-3 fats in the diet plan are chia seeds, hemp seeds, flaxseed oil, hemp seed oil, walnuts, and I guess outside of the plan, cold water fish are a fantastic source as well, or a fish oil supplement, which is highly recommended as long as it's good quality. So our omega-3s really prevent inflammation. Eating too much omega-6 fats or too much saturated fats even sometimes can be pro-inflammatory. So too much omega-6 fats often comes from processed foods. We get a lot of corn oil and soybean oil and canola oil, all those in processed foods, and then it throws off our inflammation, our balance of pro-inflammatory and anti-inflammatory. We get way more pro-inflammatory. So load up on the omega-3s will help bring that back into balance. Yes, fats are higher in calories. Fat has 9 calories per gram versus carbohydrates and protein, which are 4 calories per gram. So it seems like, well, if I eat too much fat, I'm going to be eating too many calories. It's not necessarily the case. Like I said, when we do include the healthy fats, we tend to eat less throughout the day. So it just comes into balance. Plus, I used to try and, to use myself as an example, I used to avoid high-fat foods. I used to try and eat low-fat dairy, low-fat this, and that's when I actually had much more fat in my body. Now, when I eat more healthy fats, lots of coconut oil, lots of omega-3 oils, I have less fat on my body because of it. So, and I know this is the case with lots of other people. This is not just me. Healthy fats like in coconut oil. Coconut oil is so amazing. It can be an amazing source of energy. Athletes use it often because it's immediately used for energy, typically not stored as fat. It also can kill bad yeast and bad bacteria in the gut and boost metabolism. So it's actually a fat that helps you burn more fat. Fantastic. Okay, so another question I wanted to just touch on really quick is portion size. I know that I have to apologize because there's not always serving sizes listed on the meal plan, and for that I am very sorry. It was hard to make all the recipes individual because you end up with, like an eighth of a piece of garlic or something, and it just gets kind of confusing. So we are recommending that you freeze any extras that you have, and if it was a big recipe, we tried to use it for leftovers another day. And basically, how to know, how much to eat it's going to be personal. It's going to be individual anyways. I don't want you to overeat during this process. If we overeat, then you're going to overwhelm your digestive system, not leaving enough energy for your body to detoxify. So in general, your closed fist is a good idea for portion size for grains or beans. On a regular basis outside of this detox, meat should be no bigger than your palm. And veggies are always kind of your unlimited. So if you're finding that you are not satisfied from, smaller portions of grains or beans, then load up on your vegetables. They're going to be so high in fiber. Fiber is going to help keep you full. And fat, again, throw some fat in there. You'll feel more full as long as it's coming from a good quality source. So trying to get virgin or extra virgin with all your fats and stored in glass instead of plastic, because the toxins that are in plastic are fat soluble, which means they're going to leach into that fat a lot easier than, say, water in a plastic bottle. Okay, so that's a lot of information in a really short period of time. Hopefully I didn't overwhelm you. Good thing about videos is you can watch them over and over again. Anyways, good luck today, day 4. Things should be on the up, so keep me posted. Please send any questions my way by email, sam@newroots.com.